Hey, this is Kevin David Rail, Chief Fitness Advisor for Wild Warrior Nutrition. And today I want to talk about something I don't feel gets enough attention in the world of health and fitness and wellness, and that would be balance and its importance. So first things first, let's address workouts. One of the things you always want to do when it comes to balance is literally balance out your body. So you want to try to create symmetry. So what I mean by that is don't just work your chest. Don't just work your back. Don't just work your legs. You want to work your whole body as a full unit, and you want to create symmetry. It's going to create a nice physique. It's going to create good postural awareness, and it's going to make you feel better too. You're not going to end up having bad posture. Because if you just do chest, for example, all the time, your shoulders are going to become rounded. That's going to cause you to do this. It's going to cause tension on your back and your upper body. It's going to misalign your organs, and it's going to cause a battery of problems. So you want to have good posture, and the best way to do that is to do balance in your workouts, meaning work your chest, work your back, work your legs, work your core, work your abs, and work your whole entire body. So keep that in mind. That's my first point. Secondly, you want to do cardio as well. But I know you're thinking, high intensity weight training equals cardio. Yes, it does. That is absolutely true and correct. But you also want to get a little bit more of a cardiovascular effect by doing actual cardio, so your body is equipped to go long distances with events outside too. In the event you are, say, a runner or a biker or a mountain climber or I don't know, stand-up paddleboarding or whatever, you want to make sure your cardiovascular fitness is kind of sport specific. So if you want to balance that out too and include cardio session workouts, and even if you just do them twice a week, that's totally fine. But having said that, you also don't want to do just cardio too. So all you cardio junkies out there, you're robbing yourself of good, wholesome fitness if all you do is cardio. So you definitely want to do strength training, you want to do cardio, and you want to do flexibility work as well. So combine all that together, and then you have balance in your workouts. Then you have good, strong joints and connective tissue, you have good, strong muscles, and you have good cardiovascular fitness. So think of it as a holistic fashion every single time you go to the gym. So you can spread your workouts out like strength training 3 days a week, cardio 3 days a week, flexibility 2 days a week, yoga twice a week, whatever you want to call it. But always incorporate that whole package deal, and that's going to create a great specimen for you, known as your body. All right? Now, let's talk about balance outside the gym. If you are a gym junkie, which I kind of am, I will be the first one to admit it, then you're going to spend a lot of time in the gym, you're going to work out for hours, and you could possibly miss out on outside the gym. So you want to have a perfect balance all the way across and have a good work, life, relationship, and gym balance. So 60 minutes of exercise is going to be plenty, I promise you, every single day. If you want to go a little longer, that's fine. Just don't let it be all-encompassing, and don't let it consume you and take over your whole entire life. So you want to have balance with your workouts, your relationships, your work, your just everything in general that goes on in your life. And that will create happiness for you. And if you lack one of those elements, and you spend too much time on your relationships, or too much time on your life stuff, or too much time on work, and you work 16 hours a day and you don't go to the gym, something's going to suffer. So you want to make sure to balance all of that out, okay? Also, I would suggest doing some actual balance activity outside the gym too, such as slacklining, such as mountain climbing, such as biking, pickleball. I don't even care if it's freaking horseshoes, because you have to be a little bit off balance to throw a horseshoe properly. Practice some of those skills too, the real life skills, and that's going to help improve your balance, overall balance as well. So do some of those things. And lastly, I want to stress this important factor about balance: injury prevention. So you're walking down the sidewalk in the middle of winter, you're in Denver, Colorado, they just got a foot of snow, the plows came through, the shovels came through. However, there's a little bit of ice left behind, and there's a little bit of packed snow left behind, and you're just walking along, checking your text messages, and all of a sudden, boom, you slip. Well, guess what? If you don't practice balance, or you don't have good postural awareness, or you don't have good balance to start with because of your workouts and everything you do, and you have a weak muscle in one spot and a strong one in the other, and the one that you need when you slip is the weak one, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall, you're going to hurt your back, you might fall on your arse and break your tailbone, and you don't want that to happen. So you want to make sure that when your foot slips on a surface like that, or even if you're walking across a kitchen floor and there's water on it that you didn't know about and you slip, you want to be able to quickly brace and correct yourself. And the only way to do that is to make sure that your core is strong and your body is balanced and you're able to recognize it. So if you partake in all those things I just mentioned, strength training, flexibility, balance work, balance activities and all those different things, and you balance out your life with everything, you'll be able to prevent the injuries. And that can go along with, if it's biking or pickleball or frisbee or football or golf or whatever it is, you don't want to get injured there either. And if your muscles are all in balance, you're not going to tweak something when you do a golf swing, because this is weak and that's strong. Okay? So, I've hammered home my point, I hope, with balance. This is Kevin David Rail, Chief Fitness Advisor for Wild Warrior Nutrition. Stay tuned all this month, because I'm going to be doing a lot of reels on actual balance exercises that you can incorporate into your daily life. Until next time, have a great day. And make sure to like and share our videos and subscribe and follow us.